What up, man? It's your boy Chris, Unbias Review checking in, about to give you a breakdown of NOME 3, which is Night of Main Events 3 on the URL card. I don't really know the date. Obviously, the trailer has yet to drop, so you know how that is. They on real nigga time, but the trailer has yet to drop. I've been hearing the 15th, which is a Saturday. I've been hearing the 8th, which is another Saturday. I've been hearing a couple dates that might even be Sunday. Like, I don't really know when the hell this battle is. All I know is I'm gonna be in a building. So y'all make sure y'all be checking out that recap when I get back from New York. I'm gonna try to get some untold truths while I'm in town. I've been talking to Murder Mook. I might be able to make that happen. I've been talking to Charlie Clips. Definitely gonna make that happen. K-Shine, Big T, Chilla Jones, Cortez, Mav, Hoffa, Sway, Seva, O-Red. A lot of people, man. I'm not gonna even have enough time to do all these untold truths. So y'all hit me up on the comments and tell me who I need to zero in on, because I'm probably only going to be able to do about 3 at the most, probably with the short amount of time I'm there. But I'm definitely going to try to make it happen, man. So let's just get into the battle. Disaster versus T-Rex.
Times it really makes me wonder. I think you hate me because I'm younger. I bet your favorite album ever created was by Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number. I said, I get it, you an OG, Swave, you G'd up. But you too old, B. You can't keep up. Never had Game Boy, used to play hide and go seek by the same old tree stump where him and his homies used to peep up and watch Adam and Eve fuck.
As a kid, Ill grew up dancing, making his body twerk, wearing his mom's lipstick, spraying her bathroom body works. Me, I was raised by the gangsters like the shotty squirt. Before we prayed to God, we looked up to John Gotti first. In his blog, he said, don't call him a bitch or a bitch ass nigga. You sound like a bitch, you bitch ass nigga.
Obviously, this was on the Armageddon card. Originally, it was supposed to be at Webster Hall, which is the same place Summer Madness has been the past 2 years. When this battle was originally announced, I felt like Rex would win because I felt like the Summer Madness crowd might not fuck with Disaster as much. You know, he spits a lot of filler. He can be a rambler, so I was like, he probably gonna end up getting booed. I'm not really sure where the venue is gonna be at. I heard Webster Hall is not really a spot that URL has access to anymore, so I'm not really sure about the venue. I don't know about the crowd. You know, I don't really know. So based on that, I just gotta go off the battle itself. Since T-Rex took another battle since the Armageddon card, I actually think Disaster has a chance. T-Rex just battled Mav Hoffa like a couple weeks ago. He battled O-Red. That wasn't his best showing. So it's like, I don't really know if he's running out of material. He has battled a lot. It seemed like Disaster. He hasn't battled since the Arcane battle, and I don't know how you make a battle debatable when you got an angle of a nigga writing bars. But to me, when I watched the battle, I mean, if you take away the bar stealing, Arcane had a better battle in my opinion. But you know, Disaster just seemed like he just wanted to prove a point. He didn't even want to win the battle. He just wanted to just, you know what I'm saying, put Arcane on blast. But so Disaster, he been writing some shit. I'm pretty sure he's sitting on something, and so I don't know, man. It's a toss-up. I'm still gonna go with Rex just because I feel like I like him more as a battler. So, you know what I'm saying? If I just had to pick one, I don't really know what Disaster is gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? He could be the filler king. He could be the nigga that's snapping. But I probably would say toss-up or Rex 2-1. What's next? Chilla Jones versus DNA.
And here's why you ain't a punchliner. Cause verse Time Bomb, you said, when I come around, that jazz go out the window, nigga, I'm Uncle Phil. But using bars like that against me, and you'll be done for. From what I seen, jazz be getting thrown out the front door. So why would you say window? Well, this reason makes the best sense. You're from the glove, right? So you never seen Fresh Prince. Ouch!
It's round one, it's getting hot in here, and y'all know my slogan. No, get Slim Fast the fuck in here. Smack to lose weight, get a gym class the fuck in here. If you try to front, I'ma get 8 goons the fuck in here. You ain't bench press a day in your life, get a weight room the fuck in here. Go Valley Fitness, get juice the fuck in here. The day I lose weight is when I get a tooth the fuck in here.
Chilla Jones told me that, you know, he is back on the type of bars he wrote in a JC battle, and he ain't playing this battle. So I'm definitely going with Chilla Jones in this battle. Anytime DNA is on a URL card, it's just not a great showing in my opinion. Doesn't mean he lost a battle. I do feel like he beat Tech 9, he beat Ines, he beat Sue Surf in my opinion back in the day, but I feel like he lost to Young Ill, X Factor, Big T, and K-Shine. So it just seemed like I just think DNA outthinks himself, and he doesn't really just give you the performance he gives when he goes to Don't Flop or King of the Dot. He just outthinks himself. I think because URL is such a street league, and I don't really feel like DNA is probably a street dude. You know what I'm saying? He might have struggled growing up, but just because you struggle don't really necessarily mean you a street nigga though. So I feel like DNA, he just tries to, like, you know, just overthink the crowd and what they might anticipate instead of just being himself. So I'm going with Chilla Jones 2-1. It could potentially be 3-0, but DNA always gives you a good round, so I'm anticipating the same. Hitman versus Conceited. These are two of my favorite battle rappers to watch.
So I'm like, damn, you trying to give everybody those diseases, fam? I heard you eat out the box like a slice of pizza, and he's trying to have the whole jersey burning like a Cleveland fan.
On the scale of 1 to 10, your raps about a 0. Y'all put the new villain against a guitar hero. Who you think you fooling us? You bring cops through, gangsters, killers, thugs. I bring block through. His homeboy keep talking while I'm rapping. Not cool. The contract said I can't hit this nigga. Not you.
This could be a situation where Hitman wins in the building and Conceited wins on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows Conceited definitely will outbar Hitman. Hitman will outperform him. So if I had to pick one, I'll go with Hitman 2-1, because I just feel like, you know, Hitman, I don't know, it's just something about him. I just feel like he just brings a little bit more to the battle than just bars or quotables. So I just feel like the crowd might rock with that a little bit more. Conceited, he's been catching a lot of backlash ever since the Surf battle. People just been feeling like he just, every gun bar has a like this or like that, and all he ever spits is gun bars. I feel like he lost to Kruger, even though it was a close battle. His battles with Johnny Storm and the Kid, those little overseas battles, were terrible. So as of right now, I got Hitman 2-1, but it's probably gonna be debatable. Big T versus K-Shine.
Now, I tote cans, blow steel when it's drama. I'm a grown man, Holla. Say them big wheels for the toddlers. I told you I'd kill him, even put it on my mama. But I get it. You ain't believe he dead until you see the body like Osama.
That bitch you stay lace, you thinking a virgin now, we face rape. Gang bang, twerk her out, work her mouth till her face break. She slurp it out saying tastes great. She jerk it out with a straight face. To the point she on her knees looking like she working out with a shake weight.
K-Shine been on a nice little run ever since especially with the DNA battle. You know, I definitely feel like that's one of URL's best battles this year, but at least best performances by a battle rapper. But to me, man, Big T is very underrated, and I feel like even though I picked clips in their battle when he battled Big T, I still feel like Big T is dumb nice, and I just feel like K-Shine is just not lyrical enough to really fuck with Big T. Now, he may outperform him, similar to the Hitman situation, but I just still feel like Big T just, he battles so infrequently that he just gotta be sitting on some shit. So I just feel like in the building, Big T just gonna be just probably on that Sue Surf type of Big T, and if that's the case, I don't feel like K-Shine can win. So I'm definitely going with Big T 2-1. Holla versus Sue Surf.
Catch him coming down the stairs, I tell a homie like, shh, shh. Think it's a gang till you are in the middle of that, shh, shh. See, I'm way too advanced for these niggas and it hurt. Like that last bar, for instance, you are in the middle of that, shh, shh, that's church.
Any day I step on this nigga set and say, fuck what y'all niggas rep. Cause if I'm vexed, put him to sleep, drag him on my jet. Just to make the picture clear, kill him in the air. That's a high death.
I think everyone is definitely anticipating Hollow's return. He's been sitting on bars for a very long time. In all honesty, man, he really shouldn't lose this battle. I'm just gonna keep it real. I mean, Surf was very impressive versus Conceited. You know, even though his rounds were short, I still feel like his substance was better. And no matter whether Surf wins or loses, he's always puts up a good battle, in my opinion. And I feel like his opponents bring out the best of him, but I don't know. It's just something about sitting on bars for so long and Hollow's return. I just feel like he's just going to be cooking up some shit. I definitely got Hollow 2-1 in this battle. But Surf can pull it off, but I got Hollow 2-1 in this battle. The secret battle that was recently announced as of last week is B Magic versus Charlie Clips.
Boy, that nigga Fox, I'ma fuck him up. Real shit, somebody put a leash on that fucking mutt. Get hit with a goddamn, followed up with a what the fuck?
Everybody in your family like Joe Budden's arse. I'm sorry, y'all, I gotta hit him where it's hurt. You used to be the million-view man, now your views is in the dirt. Your career's taking a fall, and to make matters worse, Buttons took your brother out your life, and then he just recruited Surf.
This battle is a battle I feel like will probably be a clear win for Charlie Clips. You know, I like B Magic. I interviewed him. I hung out with him at his crib. I met his mom. She cool as hell. I was on the porch with the niggas with the choppers and all that. Like, B Magic a cool ass nigga and really down to earth. But he's very one-dimensional. You know, he's definitely gonna outpunch and have plenty of bars and name flips for Charlie. You probably gonna hear tons of Charlie flips. But at the same time, Clips is just too witty. And as long as he don't just fuck up a round like a third round or something, he's just too well-rounded with freestyles, rebuttals, and angles. We ain't never really seen a person go at B Magic on a personal level. But Charlie Clips is probably gonna dig, or at least come up with some angle about how he's not really in the whole St. Louis top tier. You know, it's gonna be something about that, how Young Ill, Hitman, and A-Verb are the top niggas, and you down with Remy and Meta. It's gonna be some shit like that. And even though it may not be true, because I feel like B Magic been putting in work, and I feel like he's capable of fucking with any of those top tier St. Louis dudes, the truth of the matter is, when you look at St. Louis, you do look at Ill, at least used to be Ill, Hitman, and Verb as the top three niggas. And then you looked at everyone else. So I feel like he may work that angle. I don't really know what he's gonna do, but at the same time, I think Clips is just too well-rounded, and B Magic is dope. But B Magic don't use no personals, and I know what niggas say. I don't know these niggas, so I don't really have no personals. But at the same time, I feel like angles win battles, and just doing name flips and random gun bars, even if they sound dope, like, you know, put two in your top like a wedding cake, like shit like that. That shit just ain't gonna beat Clips, in my opinion. So I definitely got Clips 2-1 in this particular battle. So that's why I have NOME 3, man. Y'all let me know y'all results. That's what it is, man. And also let me know who you want me to do the Untold Truths with in New York. Don't be naming niggas that ain't gonna be in New York either. Don't be like, hey man, I want you to do one on Calico. I don't even know if Calico gonna be there. Or one on Daylight. I don't know if Daylight gonna be there. So I mean, name niggas that got a good chance of being in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what it is, man. Unbiased Review. Shout out to the Facebook group. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. And that's what it is, man. Peace.